Alright guys, time to heat treat another 2 Karambits. So I've got the oil set up right on top of the forge, insulated by some insulation. So I'm going to take one of the Karambits out and quench it real quick, and then I'm going to put the other one in.
That looked extremely badass.
Huh?
That looked extremely badass.
I'm glad to hear it. This little box makes a really nice quench tank. Now I probably overheated this blade a little bit, judging by the color of it, which means it's going to be extremely hard. But I'll just be able to temper it back a little bit and it should be fine. This one was... yeah, this is the first Karambit. I'm going to set it right there. And hopefully it won't fall in. It won't fall in. Oh, it's going to try to fall in. There we go. Got it balanced. Perfect. Alrighty, now I'm going to put the other Karambit on. Oh yeah! Whew. Oh, it's hot! Totsy-totsy! Dave, this one's yours. What that thing is that I just put the knife on top of to put in the forge, it's just a piece of 1 inch square tube, 16 gauge steel. It's easy to find. It seems to work pretty well as a little platform, so I can take it out, put the knife on, put it back in. And I'm planning on getting like a 6-foot piece of it for larger pieces like swords, so I can lay it down on it and push it in and out to get the heat more evenly across the entire blade. Let me see. Is that the paper towel you used over there? I'm going to put that knife on it. This thing should be hard as balls. Yeah, it's really hard. I can hear it. Thing is not hard, it's not hot yet. Well, it's hotter than I'd like to touch, but it's not hot enough. It's still pretty dark, although the whole thing is glowing. So we're going the right way. And this is 1084 high carbon plain steel. And the oil that I'm using is just used diesel motor oil. Why the tongs are smoking. Now I wouldn't suggest any of you do this without safety glasses, particularly without infrared safety glasses, which I am without any kind of safety glasses right now, but it's nighttime, and if I were wearing my infrared safety glasses, the only thing I would be able to see would be the lights in the garage and the forge. I wouldn't really be able to see much outside, so I can't really practically use safety glasses. But that looks hot to me. Would you be able to close the main valve on the tank? able to close the doors on the forge with this. The reason I'm closing the doors on the forge is that most things react very violently whenever they go from extremely hot to extremely cold, or even room temperature very quickly. Well, yeah, that door doesn't work. It's warped. Higher carbon steels do it predictably, so you can control what happens, and it produces a result that you might want. Most other things don't, so I'm not risking destroying the insulation in here by just cooling it off. I'm just letting it cool off as slowly as possible, just to be on the cautious side. It's probably unnecessary, but I mean, this insulation is kind of expensive, so I'd like to be able to keep it for as long as possible without replacing it. I think that should be good. Yep. That's cooled off. Alrighty. That's two Karambits, two more Karambits, and the two last Karambits hardened, so I'll need to temper them in the oven later, but I'm not going to do a video of that. Anyway, what? Say the words, Graham.
Never mind.
What are you trying to tell me?
No, it's okay.
Okay, whatever. So, have a great day, guys.